Hello everyone, welcome to day 29 of Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. I wanted to say before I start today's workshop, which is just going to be quite a short one, that there's no obligation to do a workshop every day. Please dip in and out as you choose. I'm sure you will. There will be one each day, but you're free to come and go as you please. And next week we're going to have some guest contributions, which I hope you will enjoy. The other thing I wanted to say is that if you're looking at this on YouTube or on Facebook, then please do feel free to comment on what people write. I think the people who contribute and put their contributions out there are more than happy for people to read their work and to make some comment on it. Obviously we're all endeavouring to be positive and constructive. Okay, so today's workshop is just a short one. It's just an ordinary one. We're going back to basics, if you like. I hope you enjoy it. To remind you, you're going to choose 6 words of your own. You're going to try then to use at least 4 of them in a poem that need be no more than 4 lines. There's no requirement to rhyme. There's no requirement to tell a story. And I'm going to suggest, for those of you who maybe done this quite a lot before, that you might try writing just a very short poem as a challenge to yourself, rather than a narrative. Yesterday's poem was I think for most people, was quite a long one. Okay, so your categories today are, number 1 is a feeling, some sort of feeling or emotion. Number 2 is a herb, some sort of herb. Number 3 is something connected to sleep. Doesn't matter what it is, anything that will, when you think of sleep, this might come into your head. Number 4 is the idea of paradise. It could be a named paradise, one that you know. It could be what paradise means to you. It could be somebody's conception of paradise. The 5th is a colour. I know we've had this before. Try and use a different one rather than your old favourites. And the 6th is a sight or sound from early in the morning. So a sight or sound from early in the morning. So those are your 6 things. So in a moment with your paper and your pen, however you do this, and whoever you do this with, just take a moment to choose your 6 things and then to give this some fairly concentrated thought and see what you come up with. And I very much look forward to seeing you again very shortly. So if you're ready, start. Well done and welcome back. So I'm going to share what I did with you. I'm going to tell you my list first of all, because it's quite helpful to know what people were trying to juggle with. So my first was the feeling of uncertainty, which I thought was quite an appropriate feeling for these times. Number 2 was the herb rosemary, which is blooming in my garden at the moment. Number 3 was dreams, or the word dreaming, which I associate with sleep. Number 4, I'll explain to you. It's the idea of paradise, and someone once said to me, who was of a different faith to myself, and it was in a different country long ago, that they had the expression, paradise lies at the feet of my mother. And I have always loved that expression. So paradise for me was at the feet of my mother. The colour was a vivid leafy green, maybe a wild garlic green. I've been picking wild garlic lately and eating it, very nice. And number 6 is mist in the early morning when the sun is hidden by mist. So, much to my surprise, I managed to get all 6 into a very short poem, which I'll read you now. At the feet of my mother, paradise will lie, a dream of green awakening from morning's misty sky. Bending, she'll give me rosemary, dill I'll place at her feet. All uncertainty is left behind, as once again we meet. That is for me quite a personal poem, because I very much like the idea of meeting my mother again. And I used a little bit of rhyme because I think for me rhyme sometimes gives certainty, and I like the fact that it's very brief. It's only 9 lines long, and quite short lines at that. I've tried to keep it quite concise. So that's my offering for today. I look forward to you reading what you have written. I look forward as well to the thought that there are lots of you who are listening to these videos and who may be having a go at doing some writing yourselves, and not sharing it, not wanting to share it, just liking the activity. So and as always, any feedback would be more than welcome, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 30. Can you believe? And I hope that wherever you are, you all have a very good day today. Goodbye.